Hello friends, you can probably hear the vacuum going in my house, but it is our day off. However, Jared is guiding today. He had the opportunity to go guide at Brooks first thing this morning, so he took it, and I don't blame him. That's super exciting. So he's there, or actually, what time is it right now? It is 7:30 in the morning. He's currently flying there now. We got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I followed him down there, took a bunch of pictures and videos for content, and then now I'm home. I drank coffee, I did some stuff on my computer because I'm having issues with it because it's too full, and now I'm just cleaning my house. So I'm going to take you guys along for the day with me. During the summer months, we only have one day off. This year, it's on Thursdays, and normally we spend the mornings doing cleaning around the house, and in the afternoons we do something together. Well, because Jared is gone, I have a lot of things that I want to get done, like restocking my coffee bar and just a lot of errands to run. So after we did some cleaning around the house, I went to the post office, which, let's talk a little bit about that. That's unique in and of itself. We do get mail here in remote Alaska. There are no official addresses, so you can even just send something here with my name in Port Allsworth, Alaska with a zip code, and it'll still get to me because there's only, 170 people that live here year-round. So it's not hard to be able to get the mail, which does make things harder when you're trying to order something online, and if your stuff's not an official address, it will have a hard time sending it to you. Walking to the post office, honestly, today was spectacular. We have not had sunshine in a long time, and I took the circular way around. Usually you can just go on one runway, but I decided to go around both, and I'm so glad I did because I actually got to see a bunch of different aircraft landing and taking off, so you get to see that today. This one right here is my grandfather actually landing with a load of our clients for our resort. And yes, I'm walking on the side of a runway. Not all of villages are like this, where the village is around the runway. Most of the time, the runway is actually outside of the village a little ways. But ours is very unique, where the aircraft literally land in the middle of the village. I was actually just about to cross the runway when this guy peered out of the trees and then had to turn around and go back and wait for it to land. It was about 15 minutes until I made it to the post office, and we get mail. Speaking of the post office, we get mail every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday via aircraft. So small airplanes will come in, drop off the mail, usually around 10 o'clock in the morning. We do have a postmaster and different slots there. My mail comes and gets sorted with the company mail, so there's a bunch of different people's mail within it. Gets brought to the air taxi that I work for, gets sorted there, and that's where I pick up the mail, which is super convenient because I don't have to go all the way to the post office to pick it up. You can see on my walk I passed the Park Service. Here's actually a plane taking off right next to me. There's 2 helicopters that passed me as well. And by this time, it was getting, closer to mid-morning, and I really needed another coffee. So I walked down to the coffee shop and went and got a iced latte. It was really cool seeing a ton of people there. It's been rainy the past couple days, so it was really fun just to see people enjoying the scenery. This coffee shop is also the gift shop for our resort, and actually the only place in town that you can buy anything in. There's no stores. The nearest store is in Anchorage, which is over 200 miles away. We have to get everything through airplanes for groceries and things like that. So it does have toothbrushes and toothpaste and sunscreen, little things like that for clients and seasonal people. But anything that you need for living out here, you have to get it from Anchorage. You can't get it from anywhere in town unless you borrow it from someone, honestly. I have raspberries that we're trying to put as a hedge around, and then I have my wildflowers. The other day we had strawberries that fell over, so I can't put them in that pot, so I'm gonna try and put them in this little bed right there. So let's do that really quick. I really wish I was a better gardener. I really do have a struggle with it, and my mom has such a green thumb, and I'm really glad that she taught me so much and she's given me these starters to help me out. I'm also very thankful that We also have a huge garden that I am able to go and purchase fresh veggies from here in the summertime, which is just a treat in and of itself. Very, very, very thankful for that. So every time I have the worst of luck when it comes to plants. They always die. These strawberries have taken a tumble. Ow! Just hurt my nails. Dirty hands. Strawberries have taken a dive twice now. And so I'm trying to find a permanent place for them in the ground. So I got these as starters from my family's garden. Tried growing tomatoes this year. Those died quick because I don't have a greenhouse. And I have carrots that are also not doing fantastic. And chamomile. My wildflowers are like the only thing that's doing well. Now that that's all over, it's like 9:30 right now. I'm gonna have more breakfast. The fruit was good, just not enough. In the summertime, there's really no need for us to be purchasing and making our own food. Really, the only time we do that is on our days off, just because it's really nice to be able to have some time with just Jared and I and not have to be around the whole staff and everyone else, and we can just do stuff, the two of us, which makes it special. And I also really like cooking, so it's fun being able to do stuff just the two of us. This is actually my favorite way to eat fried eggs, where it's like a little bit cooked but still runny. I love dipping my bagel in it or putting the fried egg just directly on top of the bagel. So good. Okay, this is absolutely not sponsored at all, but I just love this journal. It is a 5-year journal by Levenger, and how it works is there is like slots on each page. And you can just write whatever. For me, I've been documenting like the weather, the crops. Like there's been times where we didn't know when we like planted or harvested something. I have it written down in here. And it's just a really good way to keep memories because I am a big journaler. I love journaling, but I don't always have time. But I have time for this. So if you're looking for something easy, memories wise, highly recommend. So even though today is normally our day off, it's still somewhat of a work day for me. I did answer some emails and work on some like work things, which is fantastic. Good to have those things done. I have to be in the kitchen tomorrow morning, so I'll cook breakfast and then I'll be off the rest of the day. So I tried to take the morning off and work a little bit this afternoon. So like emails, paperwork, all that stuff. But I want to go outside, but it's too hot. So I'm like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Anyways, Beasley, as you can see, has been going outside a lot right now. And I'm gonna try and take her down to the beach with me when I go in just a couple minutes. But I'm sitting up here and I'm working on my crocheting project, which I've been working on since this spring. And I look up my steps, like I'm sitting on my couch. My couch is here, my steps to go upstairs, the master bedroom is upstairs. And I see a cat up there that is not one of my cats. And my door is open up there because it's so freaking hot, and that's the only way to get it cooled down is by turning on the 3 fans plus the ceiling fan and opening the door and opening the windows. There's a cat up there. That is not my cat. I have no idea how long that cat's been up there. It's my neighbor's cat. And so I like dropped everything and just chased it out. Oh, it scared me so bad. Oh my gosh. In the summertime, we work a lot. My brain hurts a lot, and I need to do things. I don't like sitting still. I need to be doing things with my hands, and I really enjoy crocheting. Like, I was that kid that would rather stay home and crochet than go outside and ski, and in the wintertime. I guess it's no different right now in the summer because I'm opting to stay inside and crochet than go outside. But I'm gonna go outside. Anyways, I've been working on this baby blanket. Got this pattern off of Etsy, and it's been so much fun to do. They're little daisies. Don't look too close because I have to like finish it off. But yeah, it's really cute. All the parents are down at the waterfront with their kids, and I'm gonna try and bring my cat down. So we'll see how this goes. Ready to go to the beach? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Beasley. I didn't even make it down the hill in my house, and then she vetoed no. So I think she's staying up there for the rest of the day.
Cinematic video.
It is.
I'm out of focus. Help.
Jared's home from work. I had a friend over for tea, so I wasn't really filming. But we are using our grill for the first time. Celebrate our day off, kind of. My parents got us this grill for our wedding, and it was the first time we used it. We got these brats a couple weeks ago in Anchorage, and we actually froze them, and we decided we just needed to get out and do something, so this was our special treat. And we watched a movie and had dinner outside, and honestly, it was the perfect little date night. Very thankful for nights like these. So I did a really bad job finishing my YouTube video yesterday because my husband came home, we had dinner, and seriously, I went to bed. I was exhausted. Fridays are my full days, so I ended up like having to get up early that day too and cook breakfast, which was a lot of fun. I really do enjoy that. And that's the one day of like the week that I actually cook breakfast. But it was a good evening. We just kind of hung out around home, went on a walk, just enjoyed it before I went to bed at 7:30. I don't know if you can see it, but there's 2 little bird houses up there, and one of them has birds in it, like baby birds. They're adorable. Right now, my husband and my brother are hooking up our Starlink to the roof. Our house is surrounded by trees, so that's also a problem with that. I think they had a little bit of a hard time. I have no idea where that came from. They're having a little bit of a hard time finding a signal, but no big concerns. So anyways, this was fun. Definitely do another day in the life sometime. Trying to think of what's happening like the next week. We're definitely going to Brooks next week. We're supposed to go there on another 6 a.m. Oh good, planes are coming in. We were experiencing a little bit of a delay today because of the weather. I don't know if you can tell, we've had weird weather today. It's warm, but it's overcast and kind of misting, and they weren't going to do our Starlink today because it was too wet to be up on the roof, but now it's working out pretty well. Let me see if I can see them. But there's the babies checking out outside. Beasley was helping me water the plants, hence the picture. Oh, I sure will. They're ready for the dish and the cord, so let's finish setting up the Starlink. Okay. The dish. Okay, good. And then the cord. Nice face. We're gonna have great Wi-Fi. It's gonna be amazing. They're up there right now. I couldn't do that. I'm so terrified of heights.